gentlemen, welcome to the world famous Rich Wilson Show.
Alright, so what we're doing right now is we're doing a test on equipment. Last night, YouTube took my show down. They didn't ban my show, but they took it down. I'm still waiting for this to show. Okay, cool. There it is. All right, so it just didn't update yet. So we're now on Rumble. So I'm going to take the YouTube links off of my stuff, and I'm going to push going to my Rumble channel and subscribing to it to be able to watch it. I don't know what the delay will be with Rumble. I know that I'll have to get used to the idea of resetting it up every single time before I go on air. So what I'll need to do is save it. I think it's kind of crap that they took my show down last night. I really do. Because I went through YouTube this morning and I counted over like 7,000 different, podcasts that use the Jimmy Kimmel Live video off of their page and reacted to what the president had to say, and all of them played all the way through the interview with no interruptions. Mine is the one that got interrupted. Now, good morning, William Square. The difference is between most of the ones that I watch is they were all like, oh, this guy's so brilliant. This guy's so amazing. He's a wonderful president. I'm the one that turned around and called him out on every single one of his lies. And then not only did I call him out on his lies, I gave you reference points as to why it was a lie. And they struck the show. And what's even weird about it is the show what I got recorded up to that point is still available before they hit me. So it was once the two things that happened back to back was when I was talking about energy and us going to electric cars, and then the other one was talking about the oil. Our oil situation in the United States and how they lie to you about, well, they have all these permits and they're not using them. So, and then poof, that's when they hit me with the copyright. But the show, if it's a true copyright claim according to YouTube, is they take the entire video down. The entire video is gone. Because I was only using that one video. So if it's a copyright claim and I'm only using the video and it's throughout the entire podcast, then the entire podcast should be gone. It was the moment that we talked about energy and I brought up thorium reactors and I talked about the oil fields and why they're not, why they can't just go drilling on these on these leases, was the moment they yanked. They hit my channel, and it was constant, and it was a constant thing. 1 minute I'm back, the next minute, or the next minute I'm gone, then I'm back, then I'm gone, then I'm back, then I'm gone. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start hitting everybody with the Rumble links. So I'm going to want my still use Twitch if you're using Twitch. If you're watching me on Facebook, by all means, go ahead. But as far as YouTube is concerned, if you want to use YouTube, that's fine. But if you're on YouTube and they suddenly hit me again, I'm not stopping my show. The show will continue because I'm broadcasting live on Twitch, Facebook, and Rumble. And so I'm not going to stop the show. The show is going to continue. So, and then just go on. I mean, Rumble is going to be will be permanent anyway. If I have to upgrade my packages, I'll upgrade my packages, and then I'll start. And then at that point, once it gets over a certain amount that I have to pay for in order to use it, then I'll start, trying to get people to support the channel to help pay for it, because then it'll start getting expensive. But right now, the basic package is affordable. But I'm upset about it, because all these other people could use that, and I did my due diligence to put in the beginning of the show that this is where it's come from. This is the source I'm using, and I and did everything I could possibly do to make sure. And what's even worse about it is like, oh, it's a copyright thing. Okay, I'm not making any money off of it, and I'm giving more viewers to Jimmy Kimmel. So I don't understand why it's a violation, except for the fact that I exposed two really major lies that are going on right now. And that's we're going to electric cars in 8 years and everything will be fine, which is bullshit. And the fact that the oil companies are just mindlessly profiting off of us, and they're not using the oil leases that they currently have, which is both lines of bullshit. And somebody evidently somewhere didn't like it. Did I make a reference to Jimmy Fallon seeming like he was blowing the president the entire time that he was doing the interview? Yeah, I did. Did I make a mention about how the president showed cognitive decline even during the interview, and then Fallon was picking up on it and was helping him along? Yeah, oh yeah, I did. By the way, if you're watching on Facebook, I don't have Facebook up, so I won't be able to see any of your comments. Let me see if I can get it up real quick. So give me a second here. This was mainly, I was just going to run a test to verify that Rumble worked. That's all I was doing. But then I kind of got a little bit into a rant there. But yeah, so like I said, like I said, it's irritating, because I work hard to get you guys a show that is at least somewhat entertaining, but tries to make sense of the news for everybody. And then when you start pointing out where almost everything that came out of the president's mouth on the Jimmy Kimmel show was a lie, then all of a sudden I start getting hit with these random things. I've run reaction videos from big sites multiple times on my show, never once been hit with it. So who knows? Anyway, it looks like the Rumble is working. William Squire, if you're watching right now, thanks for saying that it popped up on Twitch and hanging out with me for a second while I was running a test on the equipment, to make sure that everything's working the way that it's supposed to. So, but I see that Rumble is working. So starting on Monday, we'll also be broadcasting on Rumble, and I'll get the Rumble links out to people on my Facebook channel and on my two Facebook pages. The website, we'll get it, thericwilsonshow.com. We'll have Rumble up, and it just sucks that we got to go to this, but oh well. I mean, I went a while before I finally started getting bullshit hits by YouTube. I knew I could only fly under the radar for so damn long. So, anyway, you guys have yourselves a great day. Enjoy your Friday. Hope your weekend's going to be filled with all kinds of fun. And we'll see you back here on Monday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for everybody here at the world famous Rich Wilson Show. And I can't give Dave a fist bump because he's off. He's probably sitting at home and it popped up the alert that I was live going, what? Did I not get a phone call? Anyway, you guys have a